So I just got done recording my video for this reaction and the video file corrupted. So I'm already pissed, and now I'm real pissed. Let's just jump straight into this. I'm going to go over a lot, and I'm pretty fucking mad. But let's just go over what's going on. First off, if you don't know what's happening, Pokemon Planet was supposed to be moving to Unity by the end of the year. We were told by Brody in his previous post that it was very unlikely that it wasn't going to be moved, right? It was very unlikely that he wasn't going to get done by the end of the year. It was likely to come out by the end of the year, but on the off chance, he said he was going to give us a downloadable client. Let's get into what this post says, and let's read his previous post. But let's get into what he says here. My last post talked about how Pokemon Planet will be moving from Flash to Unity, as well as updating our server software. You can find that post here. If you click that link, it sends you to this page. This is a heavily edited post that he changed a lot of stuff from when he originally posted this. That is, in my opinion, that is really low. That's really, really sketchy. I don't like that he did that. That seems very disingenuous, but we'll get into that. Let's continue on. This post is to provide an update on how that's going, as well as a few more details. First off, I've hired 2 experienced developers to help with the port who've already started working. That's great. Right now, our estimated completion date for everything is roughly 3 months, around the end of March 2021. This date might change over the course of development. It will change. It will change. I can almost guarantee it will not come out by March, because Brody, since I've started playing this game in April, has never, ever, ever hit a deadline. And it's so frustrating. There'll be a couple alpha beta tests before then with limited functionality. Don't get your hopes up. We'll get into that. You'll be able to find out information on how to access these tests and provide feedback on the Discord under the beta test section. You will not use your real account, and no data will be saved during these tests. The point is to find and fix bugs or any other issues that need work. So what's happening to the current client when most browsers stop supporting Flash on December 31st? Until the new Unity client is finished, Pokemon Planet will be moving to a downloadable Flash client. This means that you'll have to download Flash for desktop. This is very important, guys. This point is very, very important. I'll tell you why here in a little bit. Okay? We're moving to a download Flash client. This means you'll have to download Flash for desktop, as well as the Pokemon Planet client in order to play. You will not be able to access the game from your browser until the new client is finished. Download links will be provided on the Play Now page in a few days. Now for some good news. Moving to Unity will allow us to replace the entire battle system code with Pokemon Showdowns. This means that nearly every move, item, ability, and interaction should work flawlessly, as well as provide support for various different types of battles and to fix a ton of bugs. You also make it easier to implement future updates like megas, double, triple battles, raids, etc. I know it's disappointing to have to wait a few more months, but I promise it'll be worth it. I have a lot planned for Pokemon Planet in 2021, and I can't wait to make it a reality. Let's go to his heavily edited post. I'll read you this, and then Unstoppableness actually did a video of his post, which I'm happy he did, because you can get the full rundown of what he actually said in this post back in May on that video. And I have a link in the description. Go down below, watch Unstoppableness' video. It talks about the future of Pokemon Planet, and it was a good video. And he just basically read what happened in this forum post. Let's read this forum post, and then I'll read you what actually was said prior. So as many of you may know, most browsers are ending support for Flash at the end of the year. Pokemon Planet currently uses this technology, so how does it affect the game and what is going to happen? Pokemon Planet will be leaving Flash and moving to a newer, better technology, Unity WebGL. He then explains what that is. Simply put, we'll be moving from outdated technologies to more recent ones, which will improve speed, security, stability, and open the door for all sorts of future developments without the limitations of Flash. Great. Putting all the current code into Unity is quite the task and will take some time. There's going to be a significant amount of time where the current version of PPO won't be receiving many updates, but I'll occasionally be posting progress pictures, write-ups, and possibly having alpha beta tests for the new technologies. None of that happened. Not even a little. He didn't give us a single fucking update. Not one since May. It's now 3 days before. None of us even knew if the game was just even going to be playable after this. He didn't say a word. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Here are the answers to some common questions I've seen. If you have any more, feel free to post them in this thread. Will I be able to play from the browser? Yes. Will I lose any data? No. Will there be downloadable client? There probably will be in the future. Will I still be able to play from a mobile device? Most likely. I have an older computer. Will I still be able to play? He doesn't want that still to be possible. What happens if Unity WebGL isn't finished before the end of the year? Pokemon Planet will be temporarily moving to a downloadable Flash client. That is not what he said in the original post. I've got Unstoppable's video pulled up here. Let's go over what was actually said in this post. He said all the same things at the beginning. You know, current version won't be receiving many updates, but I'll be occasionally posting progress pictures, write-ups, and possibly having alpha beta tests for new technologies. None of that happened. Okay? Here are the updates that are going to happen before the move to Unity. In-game ban system rework. Didn't happen. Kalos. Didn't happen. Temporary way to earn Clan War tokens without Clan Wars. I think that happened. Then he brought Clan Wars back and it's still laggy. So, okay. And then he goes over the updates that are going to happen after. Here are some questions. But here is what I really like. At the bottom of this, it's hard to see. If the Unity WebGL version isn't finished before the end of the year, what will happen? Right? Is what the question's saying. This is going to be, it says this to be pretty unlikely. Pretty unlikely that this is going to happen. Pretty unlikely. If it does happen, I'll provide links for a browser version. Pretty unlikely. I could have told you that that was very likely back in, like, I don't know, June, when he never hit any of the updates prior. Okay, so let's get into why this is a big deal. First off, we didn't get told anything for 7 months. Brody didn't update us at all. That is unacceptable. And you might say, well, Phantom, wait. He was working on the game. He's busy. Okay, he was working on the game, yet he still had all the events. All the events that all these people spent all this money on. Oh, he still had those. He had time to do those. He didn't have time to tell us. He didn't have time to tell us in a post, hey, we're kind of running behind schedule. Still working really hard on the game. Might not be out till March. Ha, thanks. He didn't tell us that. But of course, he still had the Halloween. Of course, he still had the Christmas. Of course, he still had the summer. He made buttloads of money during that time. And honestly, if he would have told us earlier, I bet a lot of people wouldn't have spent money on it. Because they'd have been like, wow, the game's going to be unplayable for new players for 3 months. That's really bad. Why do you say it's unplayable for 3 months? But Phantom, he's got a downloadable client. And you just have to download Flash, right? Let's look at something real quick. Here we are on Adobe's page. When is the Flash player end of life, EOL, as previously announced in July 2017? You might think, well, Brody only had a year to get this changed over, so, no. This was given to us 3 years ago. He had 3 years to get his client changed over. 3 years. His client that he's making a lot of money from people like myself who spend money on the game. Okay? Adobe will stop supporting Flash Player after December 31st, 2020. That does not mean that Flash will not work. It will stop working completely in January. But, go down to question number 9. Will Adobe make previous versions of Adobe Flash Player available for download after 2020? No. Adobe will remove Flash Player download pages from its site after the end of life date. Adobe will block Flash content from running in Flash Player beginning January 12th, 2021. Flash will still work, but you can't download Flash in 3 more days. Now you might think, well, Phantom, I'll just download Flash. It's that easy. I mean, duh, we're fine for you. But let's say I'm a brand new player and I start looking at it and I'm like, hey, this Pokemon Planet game looks awesome. Let's start it up. But it's January. It's 4 days from now. And I'm like, okay, I downloaded the PPO client. Great. I don't mind downloading it. So let's go ahead and download Adobe Flash. Let's go to Adobe's website, Adobe Flash download. Not there. Where do you go from there? Now, there'll probably be plenty of websites that'll have an opportunity to where you can download the game or download Flash after that point. But is it worth it? And you're going to be downloading it from a third-party website that's not officially Flash. How many people are going to be like, oh, seems sketch? Or how many older players are going to be like, oh, I can't wait to play Pokemon Planet. Oh, I have to download this. Okay, that's fine. But I have to download Flash. I didn't download Flash. I got a new computer. What if you get a new computer? What if your computer goes kaput? The one you have Flash Player on. And suddenly you want to play Pokemon Planet. You can't. You could. You could download Flash from another website. Maybe Brody will have a link to some website, but how do we know that that's clean, you know? And how do we know that it's clean at first, but then a month from now, they're suddenly getting all of our information, and instead everyone downloading it from that link is actually bad now. You know, it's a virus now. How do we know that? We won't, because it won't be through Adobe's website. And some people are saying, well, someone will make a video on it, it'll be fine. And I'm sure I'll make a video on it. But is a new player going to be like, oh, it's worth that much of a hassle? You have to have that much of a hassle just to play the game that you may not even like? Come on. It's unrealistic. This is going to hurt the game. Whether we like it or not, we're going to lose old players. We're going to lose mobile players. We're going to lose new players. It's that simple. And it is very, very damning for the game. This game is essentially going to be down for 3 months at the least. I can almost guarantee my prediction right now, June. You won't see this game come out until June. Unity will not be out till June. That's my prediction. I'm probably going to be, I might be wrong, but that is my prediction. June. You can spam me in the comments in March when it comes out. Oh, you were wrong all along. You know, fine. But I'm going to say June, because that's just, I don't think it's going to be done. Brody has not hit a deadline once, and he hasn't told us anything. And it's so frustrating as someone who is paid to play this game that my money is being wasted. It is clearly being wasted because you are not updating us. At the very least, Brody, you have a responsibility to update your customers. And it's not happening. And it's extremely frustrating. And this video is going on 12 minutes now, and I'm probably just rambling at this point, but I'm pissed. I just am. This is so frustrating. I think we all saw it coming, but I kept telling myself, maybe I'm wrong, maybe he's going to be done in time, maybe he just got put a little behind, and that's fine if that's the case, but he needs to be letting us know that. I don't mind it taking 3 more months, but you should have let us know this 6 months ago, because you can't tell me 6 months ago you thought you were going to get done with this in time. And if you did, something screwed up, and I understand, but let us know. Keep us updated, and you didn't, and that's... He lost a lot of trust for a lot of people, I'm sure. Brody lost a lot of trust. I'll tell you right now, I'm not spending a dime in this game anymore. I will never spend a dime in this game unless he starts updating us regularly, which I don't see happening. So he lost a paying customer in me and probably a lot of other people. So very frustrated, very, very frustrated. But yeah, I'll probably still be playing the game. I'll download the client. I'll have Flash. I'll try and make a video for you guys if you are new and haven't got a chance to play it. Hopefully, we'll find a way in which you can. But it's not going to be easy, I'm sure. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. I think too many people are underreacting. People are like, oh, thank you so much, Brody, for updating us. No, Brody is not a fucking god. He can do whatever he wants. It's his game. You're right, but we're paying for this shit, so we should have a say, okay? You can be mad at Brody. It's okay. He's not a god. You can be mad at him. He makes terrible decisions, like this one right now. The ones he's been taking, the decision to not update us for 7 months is a terrible decision, okay? He's making bad decisions. So, but let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I am overreacting. Maybe I'm being ridiculous. So let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I love constructive criticism as always. So let me know what you guys think. And if you guys agree with me, let me know as well. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you don't, dislike it. You know, just dislike the video. I understand. So, but subscribe for more content. I will see you guys in the next one.